Are we talking about the Yankees? Are we talking about the Yankees right now or not? That's what I want to know. Are we talking about the Yankees? Because the Yankees were always gonna choke. The Yankees were never gonna make it past the Blue Jays. And I don't know of anybody who really thought that they were gonna ever make it past the Blue Jays. I don't know. Maybe some of the Yankees thought they were. I really doubt it though. But I think everybody and anybody who knows anything about the Yankees would know that the Yankees were never going to make it past the Blue Jays. So if there's anybody who really thought that the Yankees were really going to make it past the Blue Jays, they're delusional because the Yankees always implode and choke. It's their the annual routine they do every fall. They implode and choke. And this has been the way and I'm a diehard Yankee fan, okay? I mean, since I was 12 years old. So I don't want to hear it from anybody about, actually since before I was 12 years old, but I was born 12 miles from Yankee Stadium, so that's what I was thinking about. But I've been a Yankee fan, diehard Yankee fan my whole life. And even my dad was a diehard Yankee fan, even though he was from Maryland. And most people think, in fact, even my older brothers who didn't really, isn't it crazy? My oldest brothers didn't really know my father that well. They did not know him that well. Because he hid a lot of his personality from my older siblings. And my older siblings, I'm the youngest of a boy, and I'm the youngest of all my parents' kids. And my father, as a younger man, he what's this co-host moved here? Uh, hey, Tina, what's going on? Tina, are you here right now? How's it going? Wait, I think I have to like enable your. Can you? I'm trying to turn on your microphone. Hey, Tina, what's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. How's it going?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering when I was going to pop up.
I had to turn
Good
on
morning.
your mic, but I think I could turn on I can your camera can. Let's see. Okay, now I can do the. Is your camera working?
Yeah, it should be. Hey,
Hey, what's going on?
not too much. Just getting ready for the morning, doing my prep. You know, you have to do that.
So I
How
guess
about
you're
you?
pretty happy about your with your travels with your cruise and everything, right?
Yes. Yeah. And I'm
It's
a
your main thing right
part-time
now.
part-time travel agent, so I enjoyed it. It was the best, Damon. 12 nights on the Mediterranean. It was wonderful.
Wow, that's
You know.
awesome. That's awesome. I'm sure I would enjoy something like that too.
Bucket list stuff. That's what we're on right now. You know, we don't want to wait another minute.
Yeah, that's right. That's why we're all doing the digital stuff, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Because it
I
gives
wish
us
I had known
freedom.
about this a long time ago, you know, because I
Yeah.
could have started this business and saved my little fortune that I'm creating right now. It's wonderful. So,
Yeah, so you're doing the travel agent stuff, and that's a special group, right, that you're part of?
yeah, I've been doing that for a couple years now because I have a huge family. There's 21 of us. I took on the first cruise, and
Wow, this is your immediate family?
yeah, there's all the grandkids. We have 9 grandkids and
Wow.
husband and the kids and their wives and all that. So you want to
Oh,
be
how
able
many
to do
kids
it.
do you have?
We have three boys.
Three boys. Wow, that's
Yeah.
great. Congrats to you.
Thank you.
I'm just glad the Yankees beat the Red Sox, though. I know you're up in Massachusetts,
Oh,
right?
I know. We're arch enemies, but that's okay. We love you anyway.
Well, I'll tell you what, for many years, I did a lot of business in my previous career in Boston. Boston was like my main, I mean, I had New York, I ran a big sales team, built a team in the East Coast and ran it. But I mean, I had New York as my main territory, but then as I shifted, I kind of always held on to Boston. And as I gave away I had like everything from DC all the way up in the beginning. I had the whole East Coast, but then I had to give away all my territory to everybody as I hired them. And I gave away all of New York, but I never gave up Boston. I always had Boston,
Yeah.
and I loved, and I used to go there like about once a month for about a week. 3 nights usually, for many years, and I would stay in the Back Bay area. That's where all my clients were. And I used to before in the run up to when the Red Sox won the World Series in 2004. In those years, I was taking my clients to a lot of Red Sox games because
That's awesome.
That's what they wanted to do, right? They were young, they were like in their early 20s, and I would do that like every spring. I'd go online and I could get always get tickets, no problem, to the Red Sox games before they won the World Series in 2004. Then when
Right.
they won the World Series in 2004, then they could no longer do that.
I know, I know,
I
I
could no
know.
longer, because I used to take them, because the Red Sox, unlike the Yankees, the Red Sox, if you look at the schedule when you buy tickets, they only have the promotional nights. They don't have them like every home game. You know, like they give away like a hat or
Yeah,
something with Red Sox, like a bobblehead or something. And I think probably to this day they only do it. They used to only do promotional nights like in the first month or two of the season, like April, May, games, home games. But the Yankees, they do it every single home game the whole season.
that's
There's
awesome.
always like a bobblehead or a towel or something that, you know, some sponsors giving away. But I always wanted to bring my clients who were largely like 23, 24 years old, because they were media planners and advertising. And I would bring them and I'd want them to have something to remember, like, oh yeah, I was with Damon and we had a great time and we went out into the game and we went drinking before that. And so I never would even like present. I never, my boss would have hated me, but he was always like, you have to do the 30 slide PowerPoint every single time. And I was like, yeah, I don't think so. And I actually never presented. I was doing like a lot of business with these people. I mean, a lot of business.
Really?
Built it over like 3 or 4 years. And I never once showed them the PowerPoint. Never once. I always just brought them out, like entertained them, you know, and it was great. And I would bring them to the Red Sox, and I'd get like, I don't know, 6 or 7 seats. It was always really hard because at Fenway, there's always like a view obstruction somewhere. Like, you know, that says on the ticket, oh, you can't see because the poles in the old
Right,
stadium,
right.
you know, Fenway is so great. But yeah, it was great. And we always had a great time. But then after they won the World Series, I couldn't get those tickets anymore.
It is tough. I mean, their fans are so loyal too. They don't care if they've had huge streaks of nothingness. They still are there
Yeah,
always.
well,
It's
and
pretty
that's how the
cool.
Yankee fans are too. And the
Yep.
Yankee
And we
fans, I'm
always have
sure,
Yankee
thought,
fans around us too. And we high five each other whenever, we're pretty cool about that.
did you see the thing though that you probably heard about this, but the pitcher, now I forget his name, but I should know his name. But the
I haven't
pitcher
been
was
active in a while.
the rookie
It's
pitcher
tough.
that the rookie there was this rookie pitcher on the Yankees who was started the season off in the minors somewhere, and he's from Boston, he's from Newton or whatever, like right near Fenway, and his whole family is like diehard Red Sox fans, and he pitched the entire game and the game where the Yankees beat the Red Sox and won it. He
Right.
pitched that whole game and shut out the Red Sox and won it for the Yankees. And now he's like going to be on the Yankees probably for a while. But the Yankees are so transactional now. Now he'll probably be on the Yankees for maybe 8 months or 6 months or a year, and then they'll
Yeah.
trade him away. You know, some
Yeah.
great pitcher, they'll trade him away to some team for like an injured outfielder or somebody, like
Right.
they did for Jordan Montgomery, who was a great Yankee pitcher, but they just traded him away.
They do
Yankees are
that a lot.
transactional. It's about money and about what you can
Mm.
do today and tomorrow. It's not
I
about,
know,
you
that's
know,
sad. It's
it is
sad.
set. And that's how they
There's
run
a
the
lot of
team.
regrets afterwards, a lot of times.
Well, that's why the Blue Jays are winning and the Yankees aren't,
Yeah.
because the Blue Jays are building for the future and building their
Yeah.
team, and they're showing loyalty to players, and players know they have a home there. Whereas the Yankees, it's just transactional. Everyone knows it.
Right. Think about it. When it comes to a job, that's how you feel too. You're being used sometimes for a
Right.
temporary situation and then you're tossed. You know what I mean? It should be the same with
Well,
sports,
it's
but
actually, that's how it always is in corporate America. That's
yeah,
how
I
that's
know.
how corporate America is, period.
I know I got laid off after 20 years. That's why we're doing what we're doing, is because we can't control that anymore, especially
Right.
with the layoffs and the AI coming in. You can't.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean,
That's why we do what we
we hear
do.
these stories all the time about people thought, oh, I was there for 20 years, I was there for 15 years, I was there. You know, I thought it was gonna go on
Yeah.
forever. I thought
I thought that
I was
meant something.
secure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We all
mean,
thought
years
that meant
ago,
something, but obviously it doesn't.
yeah, years ago, I think it did. And I think there are the kind of outlier companies still. Usually they're family run companies
Yep.
that are, they haven't gotten quite big enough yet that, you know, they'd be attractive for like some, you know, equity firm or someone to come take them over.
Right.
And in some cases, like they've turned down the opportunity to go public or something like that because they don't want the pressure of outside shareholders, pressuring them to do the things,
Yeah.
to
Oh, yeah.
cut costs and fire people and things like that. So,
Right. No, I
yeah.
know. Unfortunately, I got to take off.
All
I
right.
have
Well, hey, take
something.
care. Have a good rest of your
Thank
day.
you. It's good to see
Good
you.
seeing you.
Take care.
Take
Bye
care.
bye.
Bye.
I'm trying to get out of here and I don't know how.
Okay. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'll just jump off completely.